Greetings, my friends, and welcome to another adventure in the world of Kriegeland. Bird, you search around, and from what I can tell, you are looking for birds, and you find a man that looks to be from the desert. He's kind of like a circus type looking guy. He's from like the rocky wastelands to the west, and he's got a handful of trained falcons that he's showing off their tricks to.
Perfect. You can't take playing with birds too seriously. Otherwise, you'll just look silly.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He seems to be having a good time.
So I'm gonna go up to him. Just, hey, listen. I'm looking to procure some trained birds. I don't really have time to train them myself, and it looks like you did a really good job here. I'm thinking I could get one, and then I'm just gonna turn around and I'm going to ritual cast speak with it. I'm just gonna sit there for like 10 minutes and just mutter and draw on the ground and ritual cast speak with animals.
What's going on? Like, you're looking for birds? Oh, okay. All right. Well, and then he goes back to just doing his thing because it's like that dwarf went crazy. Hey, that's Bird the dwarf. Like, well.
Done. I stand back up. I'm like, okay, sorry about that. Forgot to do that. So I'm looking to procure a bird. If you have any for sale, or can point me to the guy who can sell me one.
One of the falcons looks at you and he squawks and then says, like, get me out of here. I'm tired of working for this guy. I need a life of adventure.
I got you, brother. You got a name? Doesn't matter. Your new name's Valor. I'll take that one.
All right. So he sells you a trained falcon for 10 gold, a trained falcon named Valor. All right, bro. Yeah. Let's get out of here, buddy.
Yeah, let's do it. Fist bump.
he does the talon bump.
Yeah.
Okay. You head on over to anything else in town you need done?
Nope.
Okay.
I've got my meat.
You got your barrel. You've tied ropes to it, so it's got a backpack type sling to it now. So you just sling it over your back, and all right. You guys load up onto a pretty large Royal Naval warship, and it plows its way south across Lake Azure Glass. It's probably going to be a couple of days of sailing, but the first big landmark will be when you guys get to starts heading past Cisnia's Landing. That being said, everyone roll let's do a Constitution saving throw. And this is for seasickness, so it doesn't count as like a poison advantage for the dwarves.
Oh.
I just wasted a nat 20.
Hey, you're feeling good still, you know?
Damn it, so did I.
Wow, guys. I got a 22.
Okay, you are all meant for the high seas, apparently.
Yeah. So that's like, on the first night, I'm going to be like, Joe, I've been thinking about it all day. This Goldstein guy, just doesn't feel right. What's his deal? What's the agreement you got with him?
Where are you guys talking when you bring this up?
I assumed we were like do we have like private quarters?
They cleared out the cabin of the second mate. They cleared it out for the 6 of you.
I don't really want the other team to hear this then. I want it to be more private, so maybe if there's a time like in the quarters where it's just us 3 or just me and Joe.
Sure, if you would like pull Joe at some point in the day, if you and Joe go to the quarters and just like shut the door, you can have a quick chat. Birds out on the crow's nest, sending Valor out and having him come back as like they're just like getting their rhythm down.
And have the occasional like heated argument about what we should be doing.
And it's like, and then Bird is like, and like all the sailors are like,
what's going on?
You can't speak with animals. I'm just squeaking. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah. They're just squawking
just
at
yelling
each other.
Back at him.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe, what what's the deal with this Goldstein guy? It just doesn't, something about it, him buying up my debts. I've never talked to him. I feel like he's gonna hold it over me and like ask me to do something I don't want to do.
I mean, I feel like he wouldn't because that doesn't make sense to me. I'm not sure why he bought your stuff. The best I can figure is that he bought out your debt because us doing well helps with what me and him kind of agreed on. And what we agreed on is that but I know you think I'm joking, but I don't like this child king. I think he's bad for the stability of the country. I think he is wasting money and resources. I think this whole tournament is just a way for him to gain popularity with the common folk, while he's completely overlooking real issues with the country. And so I pointed out that to this Goldstein fellow that he that a weak king was bad for his interests as well, and that if he and I worked together, he could kind of help me, and I could kind of help him, and we could propose alternative leadership.
Uh, this doesn't. What? Joe, that sounds like you want to depose the king.
I just want a different king.
That's what that means.
Yes. Isn't that what I said?
I'm 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 just trying to say that like we're not trying to kill him or anything. We just want different leadership.
Oh, I don't know about this, Joe. This just sounds wrong. Isn't there another way to like help him or teach him or
and and if he weren't trying to rule the country and he were just leaving that to like say I don't know committee of people that he was learning from in order to better be a king later on in life, that would be fine. But he's not. He's trying to be the king in action and name. And
I mean,
the first time that I saw him was when he was announcing the start of this tournament, and I pointed out that it was a bad idea, and just openly pointed out the bad decision of that. And I was picked up by his guard and forcibly entered into this tournament. So I was someone who was just grumbling in the crowd and was put into harm's way as a way to teach me a lesson. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about his poor decisions as someone who is ultimately ruling a country,
Because it was
then
the king who made that exact decision. He pointed at Joe and
it
was like, "Send him in." No, it's not how it went, but
When you put it
It's
like
good-
that,
it's-
it does sound reasonable.
it's good to hear Joe's side of it. I enjoy the player skew of everyone's perceptions of things and how they're going on. So
I mean, he doesn't seem that bad to me, Joe. I mean, I guess I see your point, but I
I'm
mean,
not saying he's bad. I'm just saying he's not a king. He's just not.
Joe,
He's
he's kind of a king. He's,
it's kind of the king.
yeah, he's actually a king.
Well,
Ugh.
I don't think he has what it takes.
I feel worse
good
about
king.
this now that I'm talking with Joe.
that's good. He didn't ease your stress
No.
at all. Well,
No.
that's a good note to go to bed on then. So the next day comes. You guys they're predicting that they'll let you guys know when you're getting close to Cisnia's Landing, so you guys can like look at it as you pass by. But that first morning, as you guys are getting up and you're eating some pickled fish and eggs, and normal sailor stuff, unless someone brought food or whatever you guys are doing, Giles, the cleric, comes over to the three of you as you guys are like eating together, and he's like, "Hey, I have a proposition. We are all attempting to be the heroes of Kriegeland, but for now we are sent on a royal mission of of camaraderie and teamwork, it would seem. I propose a sort of a team meeting amongst the 6 of us. What do you say?
I'm gonna be honest, you should not start a conversation with "I have a proposition for you" because I was already married.
I'm gonna roll to see how Giles even takes that comment. Hold on.
This goes red.
Oh, he gets like, what? That wasn't what I was talking. By the light, you.
Seriously, Giles, like, is that what you do first thing in the morning? Proposition a man.
Listen, I
mean, I know he's hairless, but
listen, you guys. There's some.
I can't control that. That's a condition.
Look, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but
There's a bear on board?
listen. A lot of the other Heroes of Kriegeland competitors really don't like you guys, okay? You're all kind of rude. You're all kind of showboaty, and honestly,
showboaty.
Yeah, you guys you guys are flashing your cash around. You're talking about how you're the best. Look, I'm just relaying. I don't got any beef with anyone. All right, I'm just relaying the perception that the others have.
Actions speak louder than words. Okay.
Well,
Hey, I want it on the record that these 2 have been rather nice through all of this. I am the only one that's kind of a jerk. So if you're going to spread rumors, spread accurate rumors.
Giles says, "Well, that's not true. Our companion Brogg has a very harsh perception of Stovar here."
I like boats. It's like being drunk without the booze. And I just kind of sway in place.
He's like, so I thought maybe if we're all determined to work together on this manhunt, that maybe we should.
What's Brogg's problem?
Well,
is he the guy I saw in the magic shop?
Yeah, he's the half-orc you saw in the magic shop, and you gave him grief about not being good enough.
Well, listen, Brogg was about to fight with the shop owner. Okay, I had to do something.
Well, okay.
You have to admit, he's pretty abrasive. Yeah. He was arguing with him about his prices, and he couldn't understand that magic is worth a lot.
Well, all right, I could understand that, but maybe his people just negotiate in a harsher tone. But either way, he's changed his ways, and he's a servant of the light now. And I think maybe we should bury the hatchet, as it were. What do you guys say? Will you come and chat with us for a bit, and we can strategize what's going to happen when we land?
Is Valor invited? He's the new team leader, so.
He looks like, you point at your shoulder, and he looks like past you at just some like crew guy, and it's like, who?
This one right here.
He like you guys fist bump. He's like, oh. Do you? And then he'll like look to you, Joe, because you seem like the most reasonable of everyone. Is he serious? Is your team leader a bird?
Roll with it.
I guess we didn't have an official vote, but I think he is serious about announcing it as the leader. I'm me as the lonely cleric of the group. Am willing to work with you on behalf of my deity, Uncle Tatum, the god of hidden knowledge and hidden things. And I would be more than happy to bestow.
He gives you a disgusted tilt of the head, kind of like, yes, the god of hidden secrets, huh? Yeah, all right. Well, anyway.
Did I talk bad about your god? You know what? You owe me an apology, sir. I have been slighted and offended. I take offense. No, what? Take it up with my boss. And I point at the falcon and I walk away.
It's like, he goes, well, I'm not talking to a bird. All right. Look, we're gonna have a team meeting over on the deck. If you guys want to show up, we can strategize. And he like wanders off frustrated.
You're lost. He makes great conversation. I'm gonna like put a little meat. Just feed himself.
I feel like me and Brogg need to have it out.
It's one way to solve it. It's one way to settle it.
What's your problem? Poke him. So is he a paladin now? Is that
No,
what?
Still a barbarian. Just
He's still a barbarian.
barbarian of
but
Zurelle.
What
He's
kind
just
of weapon
got
does
some
this
new
barbarian have?
Great sword.
Awesome. Slashing damage.
That's true. It is. Yeah.
Let's go.
So you're gonna go over and like what? Just throw a gauntlet down?
Well, I'm gonna go. We'll go to the meeting first. Well,
Who's
maybe
we? Joseph kind of stormed
I'm-
off himself. So.
That's true. I guess
So
I will.
I'm gonna join the meeting.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll bring our team leaders to represent.
You
both
mean
of
the
us
team
in
leader
our
will bring you guys?
And I'm going to give the guy that offended me. I'm going to give him a book.
A book? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a book.
Is it a book about your god?
No, it's just a book.
Okay.
Is it just a bunch of slurs written in very creative ways?
No, it's just a regular
Just a
book.
regular, just like is it fiction, nonfiction? What kind of book are we talking about?
It's a historical book. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Giles looks at it questioningly. There's just like, thank you. He's like, I don't mean to offer offense to your god, although he does technically exist in a form of blasphemy according to my beliefs. But I suppose we're still on the same team, and we have our.
The first part of your apology was so good, and then you ruined it with the second half.
Well,
You know what? That's it. I'm gonna go up to Brogg. What's your problem? This cleric leader of yours is saying that you got beef with me, and I'm gonna start poking him in his chest. I guess belly, because that's how tall I am.
He kind of he gets that orcish eye twitch when he starts to get angry. And Giles
Hit him right in the belly button.
Giles is like, Brogg, we've worked on this. Discipline, remember, Zurellites practice discipline. And he puts his hand out to stop you from poking him. And he's like, yes, I am angry with the words you spoke because you claim to be better. And I think that I am stronger.
I'll say the same thing I did to your cleric. Actions speak louder than words, and I'm going to start poking him again. You haven't proven that you're better, and you were about to rough up some little wizard in a magic shop.
I admit that my thoughts and actions were that of blood and violence in those days. And now...
In those days? Last week?
Shut up! Shut up! I cannot stand you stinking dwarves! And Giles like, no, Brogg, no! And he goes, if you are the better, then let us settle it! My god versus yours! Zurelle bless me! As he goes over and he grabs his greatsword and he starts scratching a circle, in the deck.
Let's go, Brogg!
I'm just going to bestow a ridiculous amount of wisdom, something I haven't actually done. Except I'm playing a very wise character.
Oh, for sure,
I'm
for
not
sure.
Wise myself.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
I'm pretty much just gonna go. Violence is not the answer here. You see, the problem with this is you are taking some very simple actions that have happened in the past, and you're not using them as an action to grow beyond what you were. You're not using this as an opportunity to learn from each other. Really, fighting isn't the answer. It's betting on fighting. Okay, so...
And Biggs the fighter goes, here, and he pulls out a little coin satchel and he goes, I got Brogg. My boy Brogg is going to...
I'm gonna throw my coin
I got 20 on Stovar.
20
throw
gold.
my coin to Bird.
Giles looks disgusted, but it kind of is just you know what? Maybe this is the only way. So...
Now you listen, Brogg. After this, no more of this crap. All right? I'll show you who's the better.
He goes, when I pick your unconscious body up off the deck.
Oh, Brogg.
Only then will it be over.
Well, How hard was it to form a full sentence, Brogg? Huh?
Ah! Roll initiative as he
Let's
starts to charge you.
Oh, we don't have any wizards. We can't subtle spell and buff him up.
Yeah.
Sorcerers.
This is a
You can't
good
subtle
Sorcerers.
spell give him buffs.
Brogg is going down. My AC is so high.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
19 total initiative.
Yeah,
Well, Giles, as a show
you're
of
first.
good faith, when this is done, I'll heal Brogg and you heal Stovar.
He nods and is like, okay, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Is it a free action to talk?
Yeah.
You're both gonna need to heal Brogg after this. I'll pull out my sword and
Alright,
shield.
boys. I want a nice, clean match. We got me and Valor watching. We'll have this whole thing. I want everything above the belt or below the dick. I don't want any nasty hits. Ready, set, fight.
Fight.
Hey. I am going to... I'll just go in and hit him.
Okay.
So, with my longsword. Does a... I'm sure it does. 23.
23 hits.
Okay. We got a D8 plus 4. So good. 10 damage. Ha!
Okay.
He gets... And then I'm going to... Well, maybe... Yeah, we'll see what he got. What he's got. And I have a +1, right? Because I'm using that special shield now.
Yeah, it's 3 AC instead of 2 for your shield, essentially.
Okay.
Okay. He's going to rage as his bonus action.
Sure, of course.
And then he's going to... I guess he's going to reckless attack because he's so mad. So you have advantage on hits against him. He has advantage on hits against you. Yeah, we'll just start with a general just swing. So, okay. What's your AC?
21.
That's what he got. It's 21. Whew, I was worried there. Okay, so you take half slashing damage. You monster.
It's so good. I'm so glad I got that. It's worth every penny.
All right, so you would take 11 slashing damage, but take 5 instead.
Okay. And that was reckless?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna freaking go for it. I'll attack him.
Okay.
Probably gonna... Man, I wish I had Polearm Master and could use the butt of my polearm.
One more level. So close.
More than last time. 24. All right, 11 damage. And it is magical, by the way, if that matters.
I don't think it matters for his rage damage reduction. I think it's just...
I don't think it does.
It's any...
I think it's just
it's just
any
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. But let me just look because it doesn't say anything for non-magical. So
Okay.
So he takes 5.
Okay. I will keep on. Okay.
Okay, his turn.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna go for a reckless swing, and he's gonna go. Well, I guess things are okay. He hit you once, so we'll just do a regular reckless swing.
What else could he do?
Well, I mean, I could target your head or whatever. There's called shots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I forgot about those. You're gonna have to remind me how to do that and what they do on my turn.
Okay, I should have said he went for your head because I got a nat 20 on my thing.
No.
Okay, and since he's a half orc, he gets an extra damage dice on top of it.
What kind of barbarian is he? Is he like Path of the Zealot or?
No, he's totem.
Oh,
Unfortunately his totem is good he's a wolf totem, so he gives his allies advantage in combat, but nothing for himself. Okay. So the total will be 23 damage on that one. So you kind of so for you that's 23 to
11.
11. So take 11.
Still.
Yeah. So you guys are both still up. But basically, like, you ran in and like threw a big slash, and he kind of like, ate it and like on his side, and then he comes down to the big swing that you were like kind of were expecting to jump out of the way pretty easily, but it actually like kind of knocked you off balance a bit. And then you kind of came back and knocked him, and then he just and so you guys have just turned into this really clumsy sword against sword. Just every time you guys hit, it just clangs, and you both kind of recoil back and slowly like pounding through each other. He's brought you into his fight.
Watch out for bystanders. There are regular sailors on here.
Right. So remind me, if I'm aiming for his head, or like what else can I aim for, and what are the benefits of it?
All right, let me pull that up and we'll go over it. So the called shots that are available are, so you can attack a limb to either give him, it does half damage, but you can give him disadvantage on his next attack if you target an arm, or you can half his movement speed if you target like a leg, which wouldn't really apply here.
Okay.
If you target a limb, it's -5 to hit, just
okay.
And then half damage, and then the effect. If you're targeting a head or vitals, it's -5 to hit, and you get disadvantage on the hit. But if you hit, it's automatically a critical.
If you hit, it's automatically a critical?
Yes, but it's -5 and disadvantage. So in your case, it would be -5 to your normal attack and a regular roll because you have advantage against his reckless attack.
That's actually not too bad at all for a guaranteed critical if you hit.
Yeah. But he's reducing himself to 1 dice and what, +1 to hit? +2?
Yeah, +1.
Yeah.
I could drink the giant potion strength.
Are you kidding me?
I should have just drank the haste.
I wouldn't.
Of course you would have.
Of
course you would have. There's nothing Kyle loves more than blowing all of his resources for adventures on fighting his teammates. It's happened in multiple campaigns.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking.
I will target his arm to
Okay.
give him disadvantage on this hit.
His next strike. Okay, so it's just -5, but you still have your advantage for the hit.
Right. 2 19s.
Okay,
So
that'll do.
I don't know what his AC is.
Hey, that's more than that, or you got more than that, so you're good.
Okay. Then, and it's half damage.
Yeah. So just tell me what your normal damage would be.
It's 10.
Okay,
total.
so halved twice.
Yeah.
So he takes 2. But
I'm going to
he now
second win.
Okay. Second wind, your D10 plus level. D10 plus level.
Yes. No, D10 plus. I don't know if it's plus level.
It's plus level because that's the only way it goes up is your fighter level. I think it's plus fighter level. So
I think it's fighter level. Yeah.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Go for his head. I really want to go for his head.
You've already like hurt his next chance to hit you. So.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, there's no reason not to.
Okay, we're going for his head. So it's a -5 and it's a straight roll.
Yeah, because it's still reckless. Yep.
I've been rolling good though. I mean, 17 total.
17 hits him. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Come on, let's roll an 8. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Oh, I rolled twice though, or just double the dice?
You do roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Like just roll
I only
2
rolled
D8s.
1. All right. So that's 17 total.
Okay. He's still up. He's bloodied now.
And
He's bloodied now.
Yeah.
And he has disadvantage on this next attack, so he's gonna stick with reckless just so he can have 1 dice regular.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not looking too hot there, Brogg.
And keep
I'm
the
wanting-
chatter down to a
trying to-
minimum, Stovar.
Trying to goad him into going for my head.
He missed. Okay, you finally you guys have finished the just absolute ransack, and then you finally got an actual block. The sword slips past you, and it doesn't shake your arm or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Do I do a arm hit again and just keep giving him disadvantage? Seems like it's working. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I'm gonna do a normal hit. Try to go crit fishing. Natural 20. Haha.
Sure, guys. Sure.
Oh yeah, I totally believe it.
We'll make Kyle get a dice cam
12.
eventually.
I have another cam.
No.
12 total.
I don't think you've rolled less than a 15 for the last 18 rolls, so it's like... I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just like, holy crap, surely you must realize how good you've been rolling.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, you just regular hit him.
Yeah, it was a regular hit. But it was 12, right? So he takes 6.
Yeah. He's still up. He's got a lot of HP. I mean, he is a barbarian, so.
Yeah.
Oh, for Zurelle! Is he just his attacks are getting clumsier and more obvious, but
Is he going for the head?
No, he's just reckless attacking. That's all he cares about. He's just swinging as hard as he can. He got a 22.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness for reckless attack. So 9 damage, so 4.
Okay.
What magic is keeping him up? He screams as he keeps like slashing at you.
Yeah. I'm going to go for his arm
Okay.
again. My goal is that he just misses so many times that he starts going for the head, and then I don't have to do that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you've been whittling him down slowly, so. Oh no, it's at another 20. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. All right, go for it. 2d8s.
15 total. So what does he take? 7?
7. Ooh.
Or no, less than that, because I went for his arm.
Oh yeah, it's half of that again, so 3 damage.
Yeah,
but
but
now he's
still.
at disadvantage. All right, he's going single dice. He doesn't care. Reckless attack. One of us shall fall. Oh, okay, he missed.
Okay. Getting sloppy. And then I'll just regular attack him.
There's no way. Oh, that's just a 15.
way.
Okay, I thought you were showing.
Oh, no, there's
Look
a,
at the
there's
blue
a,
one.
Oh, the blue one. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go test that blue dice. You put that blue dice aside. So next time I come over, I'm testing it.
When you're over next.
Well,
12 total.
was that a regular or an arm hit?
It was a regular.
Okay, so 6 more. Ugh. All right, at least I get 2 dice on this next swing. Come on, baby. You got this. Oh, we haven't been rolling for double crits and stuff. It's fine. We'll just cancel that for this fight since we haven't been doing it. Yes! 23! I got a hit.
this is too friendly for rolling crits.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't feel friendly.
It's
Oh,
not friendly,
oops,
just
that's
let
why.
it happen.
Those are the wrong type. I rolled a board games D6s that only have 0, 2, and 3. Or 0, 1, and 2. And I was like, oh, that's so bad. And then I looked up. Okay, well, it still wasn't great, but better than the potential one. So 8 more damage, so 4 more damage.
Nice.
What's your health at?
Well, I rolled really good on the second win, so I'm at 31 still.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Or-
I don't think he can be doing all that well, so I'm just gonna regular attack him.
Okay.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
16 is his AC.
Oh.
There it is. Let's see.
A 6 total.
He's still up.
How close is this man?
It's bad. He has 2 hit points left, but he doesn't care.
Okay.
Blood streams down multiple wounds. You're just nickel and diming him, but he just keeps swinging as hard as he can. He is going to swing for your head. So it's disadvantage. He'll reckless attack. So it's 1 dice
-5.
minus a lot. So let's see. What is, because it's, yeah. So he has to get a nat 20 to hit you. But if he does, it's a double critical because it's basically a guaranteed
20 on
critical
20.
on top of the 20. Zurelle! No! Whoa. Big whiff.
Okay.
As he does this giant big whiff, he like kind of stumbles and falls over and like lands, and Giles is like, all right, that's enough. And
Nope. He won't learn, Giles. He won't learn.
Brogg looks at you and like spits blood on the deck. Show me what you got, Stovar.
I miss.
Oh! Oh, he feels the tides changing.
Was he on? He was on the ground.
Well, I mean, thematically.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
He took a big swing at you again, but just missed, even with advantage. Oh, I think it's over.
I only got a 14, a 7, and a 10.
Come on!
Stovar's gonna miss.
No,
so much.
he still missed.
We're both so tired.
Yeah. You're like you feel good about the fight, but you're just like, gosh, right. I can't get him down.
There we go. A 16.
Okay.
Only 5.
Okay, well that still drops him to 0, which then as a half-orc bounces him back up to 1. Yeah. But he comes out of it and he's deraged and he's like, oh. And you kind of like put your sword back up and he goes, no, it's over. I will let go of my rage towards Stovar because he has proven himself to be superior. He like hoists himself up on his greatsword, and he offers you a handshake.
I'll shake his hand.
If we are to fight, I am glad it is together. And Giles kind of like, you could see a little tear like starting to beat up on his one eye as he's like nodding, like as they're like shaking hands. And then you want to do what we talked about, Joe?
Yeah, I'm going to go over there and just start.
So Giles comes over and full heals you, Stovar.
I'll stop him and be like, I'm not really that hurt, Giles. It's all right.
He like points at like a cut and you're like, you're probably winded, you know, like, and he's like, well, okay, all right, I guess. We better heal Brogg then, so the two of you patch him back up. Okay.
Go over to Stovar and just like pro wrestling, lift his arm. We have our winner.
Big shakes his head and he hands 20 gold to Bird.